Cepillín, the TV clown, died at the age of 75. Las Noticias de Chihuahua. Entrelíneas. Cepillín, the little clown, singer, circus and television presenter played by Ricardo González Gutiérrez, died at the age of 75 after being hospitalized at the Corporativo Hospital Satélite last week. The news was confirmed by his son in the program El Sol, child singer who performed famous songs such as Las Mañanitas with Cepillín. Tomás, El Bosque de la China, accompanied and enlivened the childhood of thousands in Latin America, died of complications after an operation on the spine. The singer was hospitalized last week at the Corporate Hospital Satélite when he presented discomfort after a fall. Cepillín underwent spinal surgery and was reported stable, but presented complications this weekend. I ask all of your prayers for my dad, his son wrote this Sunday on the Facebook account Cepillín TV. We recommend, Cepillín is hospitalized urgently. We hope it is not so serious, says his son. TV clown underwent surgery last week after being admitted to the Corporate Hospital Satélite due to excruciating pain in the spine last Monday. In an interview with various media, which was taken up by the El Sol program, his son, Ricardo González Jr., spoke exactly about the causes for which he was hospitalized and the surgery he underwent. His father, who celebrated his 75th birthday on February 7, he was going down the stairs of his house. He was about to fall, but since he is very agile, he grabbed the railing, and there came a pinch in his back. He went down, but that pain began to increase until he could no longer bear it, said the comedian's son. Surgery that the comedian underwent lasted more than 7 hours, in which they placed screws. The artist entered the operating room from 4 in the afternoon until midnight last Sunday. I already saw him. I went to the recovery area and we are waiting for him to wake up. The doctor has already done the work and now, to wait is due time, so that everything is in order. I saw the x-rays, and it looks horrible. I never thought that the incision was so big, and when I see it is almost the size of a ruler. They opened almost the entire back of my father, screws and others, said the singer's son at the time. Woe is Ricardo González. Cepillín. Ricardo González Gutiérrez, better known as Cepillín, was born in Monterrey on February 7, 1946. The famous singer studied dentistry, so while he was doing it and taking care of the children, he decided to paint himself as a clown so that the children would not be afraid of him while he was taking care of them. Even in dental hygiene campaigns for children, the famous person came out with his face made up, which were broadcast on Channel 12 in Monterrey now multimedios. That is how his career began to emerge. The architect Hector Benavides offered him to work in a program directed for children, in a program that would be broadcast from Monday to Friday. In this one it was to the air for 6 years. It was in 1977 when Ricardo González went to try his luck in Mexico City and did it for 3 years on Televisa with a program called El Show de Cepillín. It was in this television broadcast that several recordings emerged such as La Feria de Cepillín, Tomás, El Bosque de la China, La Galina Cocoa and more. He managed to sell for these recordings more than 1 million copies and 11 gold records. For these recordings he obtained 11 gold records, with sales of more than 1 million copies. Later, in 1987, he had another television program which lasted 1 year on Televisa Channel 5, A Smile with Cepillín. In 1990 he returned to Monterrey to perform the program Super Sabados con Cepillín, with which he ran for a year. It was in this production where his sons Ricardo González Jr. began to work, and Roberto González with the character Frankie. However, his participation in television did not stop, because in 2006 he was in the program Cepillín's Live, broadcast by Multimedios Television, in which his children also participated. Did Cepillín also participate in the circus? Yes. From 1982 to 2006, he set up a circus company in which he traveled throughout the Mexican Republic and in the United States. According to Cepillín's testimony in various interviews, he had a significant problem with smoking, which caused several heart problems that led to 3 heart attacks.